What is the best guitar riff from 1988?
All right, let's back up a second here.
What is the best guitar riff from 1988?
Oh, yes. Okay, that song is fantastic. Van Halen off of OU812. When I first heard that song as a kid, I didn't really quite like it as much as I do now. I don't know, maybe I just didn't think it was hard rocking enough at the time. I don't know what I was thinking. I make no excuses. But that album, OU812, I love every track on there except for one. The one I don't like is the Apolitical Blues. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Not an easy riff. Not an easy riff to play, 17. Really awesome. They deserve so much more respect than they got. It does come down to Stewart from Beavis and Butthead kind of doing that for them. They are an amazing band. Red Beach is incredible. Kip Winger is a fantastic singer, a great bass player. Apparently he does orchestral compositions. I need to check that out more because I am very into that stuff as well, and I'm trying to get better at it myself. In fact, I have some videos on my channel here of some of my of my compositions in that kind of genre. Quick little fun story too with Winger. I remember when I was in ninth grade at Lakota High School, where I went to high school, they had WLHS, Lakota High School. I don't even know what the W stands for, by the way, in radio stations. I never really understood that. But nobody listened but me. And I realized back in those days I could record stuff off the radio. And I'd always call in and request like Fraley's Comet and stuff like that. And they'd always say, the first caller who calls in wins this or that. And one of the things I once won was a Winger Frisbee. I wish I still had it. I gave it to somebody. I could think of about 3 people who that would have been. So I wish I had that. There's a lot of things I wish I would have held on to from back then. But yeah, Winger made Frisbees. Did you know that? So, all right. So clearly we're looking at Living Color. And this is Cult of Personality. Yeah. That is an amazing riff and great album. I remember when that came out. That is another one I actually have the cassette single in my storage room. If I remember, the B-side is Type. I think I'm correct on that one. Or was it the other one? No, I'm not gonna... I can't remember. I don't want to say the next word of that song because I might get in trouble. But it rhymes with tape. But that's a very good song. So, great band. Saw them open for Extreme, I guess it was last year. Great. That's so cool. Danny Glover is Corey Glover's father. Yeah, great band. Let's keep on going. Oh my God, yes. Look at Zach there. He looks so young. He looks nothing like the big tough guy he is now. Now he looks like one of the guys who would have been in, Pee-wee's Big Adventure during the biker bar scene. But back then he was a skinny, long-haired, some would call him kid. But man, such incredible riffs. That riff is classic Zakk Wylde. I always loved it, and that was... that really, honestly, hearing that talk box thing, the way he says, Miracle Man, that's awesome. Such a great album. Yeah, Crazy Babies was on there as well. I remember the video with the pigs running all around, making fun of little Jimmy Center, Jimmy Swaggart. Yeah, that is fantastic. So actually, let me see if I remember so far. We had 17, we had Cult of Personality, we had Miracle Man. Oh my God, what was first? Oh, and Van Halen's Finish What You Started. These all came out in '88. Jesus criminy. God. All right, Metallica one. I have never really been into Metallica, just not quite my thing. So if it's my decision, I'm going to disqualify this from, it's just my favorite. It's not the best riff, is it? Just not really into Metallica. All right. I barely remember that one. That's That's very interesting. All right, so Vinnie Vincent, of course, who was made famous from briefly being in Kiss. He was not very well received. You can easily find information on that on YouTube. I mean, this is obviously Mark Slaughter. That's Danish Drum. And yeah, Slaughter, of course, came out of Vinnie Vincent Invasion, didn't it? I remember when they first came out, Stick It To You came out, and I heard their first track, of course, was Up All Night. And yeah, that was a fun one back in the day. I don't really know this song too much. I do actually have, if this is on All Systems Go, I think I have that on cassette somewhere, and it's been way too long since I've listened to it. I remember they had a song, Love Kills, that was on Nightmare on Elm Street. So yeah, this sounds a lot like, what is it, the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, doesn't it? Yeah. Speaking of Led Zeppelin, Kingdom Come. Clearly a very Zeppelin influenced kind of band. I do like the song. If I'm going to have to decide what's my favorite riff of the ones put on here, I'm going to go with the first four. That's where I'm having a very tough time deciding. I do like Kingdom Come. I know a lot of people say they sound too much like Zeppelin or something, but I don't know. Not a bad thing to have an influence of. I love this song. God, it's not really, well, the next part of the riff comes up. I love this song so much. There's Ram It Down. Yeah, that's Ram It Down is a great album. My favorite is going to be Painkiller. That is total badassness. Every track on Painkiller is a beast. Oh God, so that's my choices. All right. I'm just going to go and say it's a four-way tie for me. It's going to be Finish What You Started, Miracle Man, Cult of Personality, and 17. That was the one I was missing. They're all fantastic. Anyway, this was fun just looking at this and just thinking of stuff. All right, this was a lot of fun. I'm going to do more reaction videos. If nobody watches, that's fine too. Just talking about this stuff brings back memories to me. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.